Okay, this is pre-release 3, lesson 3 pre-release. This is all about landforms in the middle course of the river. The main processes operating in the middle part of the river are lateral erosion, so sideways erosion, horizontal erosion, and deposition. The landforms that you need to know about are meanders and oxbow lakes. So a meander is quite simply a bend in a river. Meanders can be really loopy. They don't start off really loopy, but they can become really bendy over time. And that's as a result of erosion and deposition. The fastest flowing water hits the outside of the bend, and so the fastest current erodes the outside of the bend. As a result of erosion on the outside of the bend, you will have a river cliff being formed, a sharp drop into the river. The bank of the outside bank will be similar to a cliff. On the inside of the bend, the river is, the current is slower, and so as the river is slow, it can't carry very much, so deposition occurs, and we get what's called a river beach or slip-off slope being created. Now, as a result of erosion on the outside of the bend because of the fast-flowing water and deposition on the inside of the bend because of the slower-flowing water, a meander bend in cross-section, a cross-section of the channel, will be asymmetrical. And the diagrams are on the sheet to show you what that asymmetrical cross-section looks like. You've got descriptions of what river beaches and river cliffs are like. You've got a picture of a really bendy river. Now, the outside of the bend erodes over time, and what we call the neck of the meander gets narrower and narrower. Now, in a time of flood, the river, so i.e. lots and lots of water, lots of power in the river is full, and during that time, randomly, the river will decide, you know what, I'm not going to bother to go around this meander, I'm going to cut across the neck of the meander. And the river literally carves out a straighter channel. It cuts through the neck and the river becomes straighter as a result. The meander bend is left as an oxbow lake, and over time deposition occurs, the water will dry out, and they're very difficult to spot actually. You're best off, you can see them from the air rather than when you're walking along. And vegetation will fill them in, and over time they will disappear. So you've got a couple of diagrams outlining the formation of an oxbow lake for you, and you've got a reduction task to do on my computer's crashing. So you've then got a few questions to ask to answer. Sorry. If you have any questions to ask, please write them down so that you don't forget them. I'm just going to try and look somewhere else. Here we go. See if I can bring up bear with me. Okay, so yeah, you've got your diagrams. You then need to do a transform activity where you draw a couple of diagrams to help your visual memory to recall the shape at least and some of the labels, and you've got a couple of written activities at the end there.